What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Liverpool have a very strong interest in Michael Olise, with the latest details revealing how much Bayern Munich would be asking for and how much Liverpool are willing to pay for Michael Olise. And many journalists are reporting that Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool are closely monitoring and have a very strong interest in Michael Olise, and he has been an absolute joy to watch for Bayern. He has been again in a scintillating form in the Bundesliga. He has 25 goals and assists combined in 30 games in all competitions for Bayern Munich and for the France national team. So he has 15 goals and 10 assists this season already. And Liverpool view Olise as the ideal Mohamed Salah replacement, and Salah is struggling for form, and you can certainly easily see why Liverpool are looking at Olise as the perfect Salah replacement, because he has all the attributes needed to be a world-class player for many years. He's also just 23 years old, and he will have many clubs lining up for him. And Liverpool keep tracking Olise. One source said he is their first choice to replace Salah. Bayern want to keep Olise, of course, but every player has his price, and they would consider a sale if someone comes in with a 130, 140 million euro offer, which could be around 115, 120 million pounds. And the Daily Mail and the Telegraph, the Independent and many other newspapers and journalists are saying that Bayern, of course, want to keep him, but every player has his price. And Bayern would consider a sale to this figure, which is like between 114 and 123 million pounds. And when you consider Liverpool paid 120 million for Isak, you can't say that Liverpool are not willing to pay these kind of figures for a player, because in this summer transfer window that was blown out of the water. Liverpool are willing to pay more than 100 million pounds if the right player is available. And I mean, imagine a front line long term: Isak, Gakpo, Wirtz and Olise. That front four is an absolutely mouth-watering prospect for years and years to come, especially with Isak, Olise, Wirtz and even Gakpo pretty young. They are still in their prime or about to hit their prime. And another source said that there is a strong interest in Olise from Liverpool, so keep an eye on Liverpool, because they are very strongly interested. And of course, life after Salah, Liverpool fans don't want to face this reality, but sooner or later we have to, because it shows this season that Salah won't perform at his scintillating magical best forever. And this season shows that Salah's performances have been more up and down, and maybe more down and up. And Semenyo is strongly linked with Liverpool as well. But if you think about it, would you pay 80 million for Semenyo or 120 million for Olise? I think the more value for money signing is Olise, even though Semenyo is a great player. He's not yet that world-class, absolute elite category that Olise is. And Olise is a standout candidate for that right-wing position. And he already scored 9 goals and got another 10 assists for just Bayern Munich. So that's 19 goal contributions in 18 matches for Bayern this season, which is crazy. And also, Bayern Munich, after being 2-0 down against Freiburg, they won 6-2. And Olise had 5 goal contributions. He had a hand, or rather feet, in 5 of Bayern Munich's 6 goals, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And I also looked up his numbers. His underlying performance metrics are among the best of any winger in Europe's top 5 leagues. And it's no wonder that Bayern demand a premium to cash in on him. Olise's prior Premier League experience with Crystal Palace shows that he is already attuned to the rigors of the Premier League. And of course, with Wirtz struggled a little bit to adapt to the Premier League yet. I think he will adapt definitely long term, just like Isak will adapt to his Liverpool teammates long term. But of course, in the first few months, it has been a painful process for Liverpool trying to get all these new players in gelling together. Of course, signing a centre-back is a top priority for Liverpool in January, but Liverpool are already thinking about the long-term transfer targets for the summer. And if you look at Olise's scouting report, his non-penalty goals, 0.4 per 90 minutes. He's in the top 12%. But if you look at his non-penalty expected goals, he's in the top 5% with 0.41 in terms of wingers. His shots total, 3.6 shots per game, 0.56 assists. He's in the top 1% when it comes to assists. So that means that he gets basically a goal or an assist. In the last 1 year, this is by the way, in the last 1 year, he gets either a goal or an assist for Bayern Munich. His expected assisted goals is also 0.47. He's in the top 1% with that as well. Shot creating actions, 6.7. That is mind-blowing to me, that number. 6.7 shot creating actions per 90 minutes. He's in the top 1% when it comes to wingers as well. And he has a pass completion rate of 81%, which is only 81 so 81th percentile, that means top 19%. But progressive passes, progressive carries, 7.2 and 5. He is at the top 4% when it comes to progressive passes, and progressive carries he's in the top 14%. Successful take-ons, 2.57 per 90 minutes. He's in the top 7% of all the wingers in Europe. And in terms of touches in the attacking penalty box, 6.6, which is again in the top 9%. So as you can see, his numbers are absolutely insane, out of this world, off the charts, as you say. He's also recorded progressive passes, recording 14 per 90 minutes, which is in the top 1%. And even in terms of interceptions and blocks, in terms of wingers, he's in a pretty good company in the top 30% as well. So yeah, Liverpool probably need to spend big again if we want to replace Mo Salah. But that's why I think we extended Salah's contract, because we had to do a lot of work anyway in the summer transfer window, replacing Nunez, replacing Jota, bringing in, replacing Trent Alexander, bringing in a new right winger, bringing in a new left back, new right back. Sorry, not right winger. We need a new right back to replace Trent. I think the next priority should be sign a centre back, sign a winger to replace Salah. And you might argue Liverpool might have made a wrong decision to extend Salah's contract, but I don't think so, because Salah had these spells before in his career where he had a bad 1 or 2 month period. I still trust Salah to deliver numbers. The whole team is playing badly, not just Mo Salah. So I think Salah will come good again. But yeah, if you let Salah go, then you might have needed to sign another £100 million winger, and Liverpool already spent 430 million on the team, and at the moment, the cracks are big in the Liverpool side, because there are so many new players, so many moving parts, and also so many injuries as well. So Liverpool needs time to get this right. I think Liverpool's numbers are pretty good when it comes to the attacking metrics. It's just we are not converting our chances, and defensively we are conceding so many easy goals. We need to rectify both of that, otherwise Liverpool won't be able to improve much during the season. So yeah, let me know, what do you think? What is Liverpool's biggest problem, and how can we fix it? I would love to hear your opinion. And Liverpool already have drawn up a 4-man shortlist for a new centre-back. Marc Guéhi is the top of the list. But of course, Crystal Palace centre-back is running down his contract. He's available for free transfer in the summer. Nico Schlotterbeck is closely monitored. He's number 2 on the list. Antonio Silva is a prominent target. He's a Portuguese international. He's playing for Benfica, I think. And Gonçalo Inácio is a strong candidate. He's playing for Sporting Club de Portugal. And Dayot Upamecano is like last on the list. I don't think he's a possible signing, and I don't really like him as a player. I think he's a liability just as much as Konate is a liability this season, so I wouldn't be a fan of signing Upamecano. But signing Marc Guéhi or Nico Schlotterbeck, I think those would be fantastic signings, and not signing Marguerite in the summer, it looks like a big regret for Liverpool now, because I think Konate would have been dropped months ago if we had Marguerite. Now Liverpool are experimenting in the training, trying to pair Van Dijk with Gomez together, so Gomez could play as a starter against PSV Eindhoven. We shall wait and see what happens with that, but I'm curious how Arne Slot will solve this defensive injury crisis. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about all the things that we talked about, and thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely day, see you later, goodbye.